watched that quarter-final on the BBC. I saw you in your kind of pre-match interview struggling to hear the people that were stood sort of half a foot either side of you. Did the intensity of it and the atmosphere around it almost surprise you, your first one?
I'd heard all about it, and we'd played a couple of games there earlier in the year, but the crowd noise was nothing like we experienced on the Cup day. It was once you go out there and you settle into the way you play it, it's just a fantastic place to be. It's what every player sort of strives for.
It's like a final every week. From last week I thought it was big, and I said to Lasty, "Is this what it's like every week?" And he said, "Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a 4-point gap or if you're top and bottom of the table, it's still this big." So hopefully we can have another big crowd and make it feel like the occasion that it should be.
I think at the moment the two clubs just sit perfectly to have that rival round, and like I said, the atmosphere last week was unbelievable. It was a semi-final. It was a grand final atmosphere for me, and being 20,000 fans in a smaller stadium. Your finals are normally in a bigger seated stadium, so the fans were on top of you. They were roaring from the minute go, and it was just electric.
Being from outside, you get told about the rivalry, and it was evident from last time. But yeah, like you said, we're wanting to get back square. So yeah, that's good motivation for this week.
There were a lot of talk about where the club was last year, and it lost its identity and lost their fans and the connection between everyone, and it was really important for us to get the performances right to try and get that gel back together.
It's been a massive effort from everybody at the club, from the players to all the staff, football staff to the backroom staff. It's there's not one thing you can nail down and say this is where the club sits at the moment. One thing we've got to be aware of is that we're only 7 games in, so it's a long way to go. I've seen things, be in this situation and take her off the ball, and it doesn't end quite so well. So we've got to really enjoy where we're at. I hope our fans will enjoy where we're at, but it's got to be going into every game. It's got to be prepare well, do what we've been doing, don't get ahead of ourselves, and this week will be no different.
It's been a really good start. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. It's a long old year, and we know what the roller coaster of Rugby League is like. So, we just keep turning up every day at training with smiles on our faces, enjoy each other's company, and then the ultimate goal is on the weekend to get the 2 points, and just enjoy it.
No one really gives us a chance for the start of the season. Everyone just thought we might win a couple of games throughout the season, but I think we've already shown expectations mean nothing. It's all about your performance week by week, and I think from the start of the season we've been growing, and as we keep building like that, the confidence keeps growing. So come the end of the season when it's finals time, hopefully we're in that mix, and we're pushing all the way to the end.
I think their ability was always there last year as well, but obviously confidence is a massive part of Rugby League, and last year that wasn't great. So this year it's like, look, back yourself, go for it, and us experienced guys, we're telling them on the field, like, go for it. If it doesn't quite come off, don't worry about it. We'll defend it for you. We'll go again.
They've been exceptional. All the boys that we brought in, that weren't here last year, they've led the way. Not only on the field, but off the field. I think that's where it all starts when we come together in pre-season and we set out the type of team that we wanted to be, the type of group that how we wanted to feel, and it's been, for a coach who's been around a long time, it's been a pleasure to watch just how they've come together. We're going to get tested on the weekend, and we're going to get tested throughout the year. But if you can build that base of sort of get your footy right, and you're committed and you care for each other, it's a good mix.
Obviously, we're disappointed, we're upset, to get knocked out of the Challenge Cup with the great victory at Wigan, all the effort that we put in there to put us in good stead to hopefully to get to a final. But it wasn't meant to be. Hardaker with a better team on the day, and talks quickly straight after the game is, look, we're disappointed. Let the game go. We came back in the second half, but we just let it slide too much. And straight away we were saying, look, we're really looking forward to the return fixture in a couple of weeks, and we spoke about that for about an hour, half an hour, and then switch on straight to Warrington, because you can't go looking at other teams when you've got the likes of Warrington or any team this year. We're finding out everyone's beating each other, so as much as we were disappointed and upset, we said, look, we just put it right into the Warrington game. Good performance, good 2 points, and then as soon as that game was finished, we concentrate on this one.
So steeped in history, and people in the town, that's all they sort of talk about. They don't even talk about grand finals too much, to be honest with you. It's always about the derby. So as players and as coaches, we have to sort of probably not buy into that so much. Certainly want to win, and we want to see our fans celebrate, but it's it's one game of 27. So we've got a long way to go in the season, but it is the experience that we're going to get certainly going to help us down the track.